with Fitz and Buki standing by with Stephen Curry.
Steph Curry, we don't know much, but we knew after the Denver game you would have something ready for tonight. When you knew Klay wasn't going to play, how does that change your mindset for a game like this?
It's just trying to be a little bit more aggressive at the start to look to score. Just, you know, Klay is such a magnet out there. He demands a lot of attention. He hits, a lot of tough shots. He creates space for us. So without him and mixing our starting lineup, I knew I had to be aggressive. It doesn't really matter. The efficiency, I still pride myself on efficiency. It doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of putting pressure on the defense so that you create for yourself, you create for others, you create momentum. We just couldn't get any stops in the first half, and that was our issue. And then once we buckled down, it sounds crazy, but 125 looks really good after 79 in the first half. So, a big turnaround for us.
You were big time all night. You set the pace with your scoring most of the night and everything else you were doing out there with your movement. In the fourth quarter, you had 5 points, which was great, but how great is it to watch your running mate, Jordan Poole, get 18 points in the fourth, and you setting screens for him, you guys working together so well?
Yeah, he's obviously extremely talented, and he can create off the dribble. He's super fast in transition, and we kind of read the game plan from them. Lou Dort was just going to stay on me the whole time and not help. So just give JP space, let him go to work. He had some big threes. He got to the bucket, got to the free throw line. And our biggest thing is just being decisive on offense. Anytime that we faltered late in a fourth quarter or a close game is just because we haven't been intentional or decisive with our play calls and what we're trying to get out of each possession. So we didn't have many turnovers because of that. It's just, you give yourself great opportunities to get buckets in terms of great shot selection, and then you live with that. So JP played amazing down the stretch, and then our defense allowed us to connect the game.
Hey, how about raising those youngsters when it mattered? Moody and Kuminga both answered the bell. We had one stretch where it was, okay, the Hall of Famers, there's Steph, there's Draymond. You're playing with two 20-year-olds. The season's kind of hanging there, and they were terrific.
Yeah, it's just a matter of, obviously, like you said, being ready, staying ready. They've been asked to play a lot of different roles, been in and out of the rotation. JK's obviously played, a lot more recently and has proven that he's taken that next step. It's still, trying to put game after game together, and those guys to be able to show up when, we're still missing Wiggs, Klay goes down, they stay ready. So for Moto, I think he saw enough Razorbacks out there. He felt like it was back in college for a little bit.
All right, now we're going to put a video in here, but it's in your pregame, and there was a little kid watching you tonight. And we marvel everywhere we go when you have your pregame, you always put on the show. And are you aware of little kids that have never seen you do it just losing their mind as you hit shot after shot? Because the showman in you starts before they ever have the opening tip.
I think since 2014, 15, it's been like that, whether it's at home or on the road. People come in early and enjoy that 25, 30 minutes I'm out there. I didn't notice anybody in particular, but it is just a good opportunity to feel the energy from everybody who's watching. I'm obviously in my zone trying to get ready for the game, and it's part of my routine, but I do appreciate the attention that it gets in the sense of, just seeing the ball go in the basket, seeing how much fun I'm having, getting ready to play, and hopefully, kids and people of all ages enjoy it.
Steph, you guys had 30-second chance points tonight, and you had a good amount of those because as soon as you guys get the offensive rebound, you're relocating somewhere. They just can't find you. How much do you appreciate the effort on the boards from Looney and Draymond and all these guys getting these offensive rebounds so you can knock down some threes off those?
It's a huge part of what we do in the sense of Loon ever since these last 2 years especially. It's his trademark. He gets his extra possessions. He sacrifices his body. Draymond does it. Dante got us a couple tips that were huge because you got 4 guys in the paint. If we get possession, we're spaced out on the three-point line, and then you just be able to knock him down, kind of step into him. It's kind of like the cardinal rule of basketball. Offensive rebounds, you're usually going to have somebody open on the perimeter. So, we have to kind of play above our size sometimes because we're obviously most of the time the shorter team out there, but we have a lot of grit when we want that ball.
All right, Glenn and I are giving you tomorrow off, so take the day off.
Oh, you
we'll
guys
see
are
you in
way
Sacramento
too nice,
on Friday.
way too nice. Can y'all just turn the heat up in the Bay just a little bit?
Yeah,
seriously, right?
Either
Oh,
you're
my
teeing
goodness.
it up tomorrow, or start working on Cannon's fielding and hitting in Little League. All right, that's the recipe for the off day tomorrow. Thanks for stopping. We appreciate it.
The best first base coach you've ever seen right here.
Nice.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.